Hey y'all, we are gonna make some Asian, keto, gluten-free, egg roll in a bowl, Tootie style. Now don't let all the dietary restrictions sounding titles fool you, because this stuff is amazing. Picture eating an egg roll without the what do you call it, the wrap around it, okay? So this is just all the goody stuff that would be inside of it. And I want to show you the ingredients first before I get started. So we are going to brown, this is a 3-pound pack of ground turkey. We're not going to use 3 pounds. We're going to use about 1.5 pounds of turkey. So we'll use half this container. And then while it's cooking in, we're going to use sesame oil to cook it in, just a little bit on the bottom. As you know, ground turkey is usually pretty lean. This is the 85% lean. And so we'll cook the ground turkey in some of the sesame oil. And then while it's cooking, I'm going to be throwing in some green onions. I've got lots of those to cut up. They look pathetic, but y'all, these are homegrown in Gabby's kitchen. She literally grows the onions in her kitchen. So I went down there and went shopping with her in her onion garden. And then we're gonna chip up some ginger, some fresh ginger, and we're gonna throw it into the ground turkey while it's cooking. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started, because I'm gonna try to cook the whole thing while you're with me. Buy you some coleslaw bags, all right, just some bagged coleslaw. And for 1.5 pounds of meat, you will need about 3 bags, because this cooks down real quick, okay? All right, so I'm gonna put it on medium heat, all right? And I'm gonna just put a nice little layer of sesame oil in the bottom. This gives it that Asian flair, y'all. Do y'all like Asian food? I love me some good Asian food. Thai is my favorite, and we have an incredible Thai restaurant here in Maryville. They just opened back up. They had a fire, and they closed down for a while for remodeling, and they're open again. So I love me some Thai food. But this is gonna be my egg roll in a bowl. Egg roll in a bowl. Very low carb, totally gluten-free, and totally fits the keto diet, okay? Not that I'm trying to do all that. I just like the dish in general, okay? And I thought you might too. So I've put me some of the sesame oil, can't talk, into my pan. And now I'm gonna use about 1.5 pounds of ground turkey. And I've got a 3-pound pack here that I'm just gonna scoop out about half of it. And I'm not gonna stir it around, because I didn't wait for the oil to get hot. And so I'm gonna let it just kind of sit there and that oil heat up before I start moving it around, or it's gonna take the oil off the bottom. So while we're doing that, I'm gonna take my ginger. Y'all, keep your stock of fresh ginger. Fresh ginger is, 1, extremely good for you, and 2, it is so flavorful and fragrant. My kitchen starts smelling, I feel like it smells like lemons. What do y'all think? Do y'all ever use it? Tell me if you use ginger. Tell me in the comments if you ever use ginger. My friend Sherry Johnson, she makes ginger tea, and I have made it, and it is amazing. I just forget to make it. But you can chip off some of this. You see that right there, y'all? It smells like lemon. It smells like a lemon cut up. Now, it has a little bit of a tang to it when I put it in my juices. I made a juice the other night. It's in my fridge, and it is amazing. And the juices, the juicing that I do has, some of the juices that I do have the fresh ginger in it, and it just gives it that little tang. You know what I'm saying? It gives it that little lift. And there are a lot of nutritional benefits to ginger, okay? So ginger has some anti-inflammatory agents, and there's more to that than just anti-inflammatory. And right now I cannot think of the rest of them. So you might want to look it up, what the nutritional benefits are of the ginger. So I'm going to use about this much chipped up into my ground turkey, okay? You can use ground pork. You can use ground beef. I like to use ground turkey for this one. Now, I'll be honest with you, if you throw a little bit of pork in it, which I think I might do, because I think I have some in the fridge that needs to be used anyway. I buy from Hyde's Farm. Do y'all ever shop at Hyde's Farm? Hyde's Farm is amazing. Y'all need to check him out if you're local. He's out here in the Greenback Vonore area, and he has an amazing butcher shop. And I'm just gonna chip this up into some very, very small pieces because you don't want a spoonful or a forkful of ginger, okay? So I'm just gonna like little bitty pieces. When I say little, it's gonna be little. I'm gonna like shave it off, okay? And I just take my knife and I'm just gonna cut it really, really thin. And we're gonna get some ground sausage to throw in there just for some flavor. We all like flavor, don't we? All right, so I'm gonna cut this again, the little pieces that I have cut. It doesn't have to be microscopic small, but again, you don't want big chunks of ginger in your mouth. So I'm cutting it relatively small. Y'all, it's cooking up over here. And we're gonna throw some green onion in there, and I've got a little bit of red onion cooked that I'm gonna throw in there. Hey Leah, how are you? My little Leah Ofter, she's one of my little fans on here. I know, girl, you got your hands full with your babies. But have you ever heard of egg roll in a bowl? That's what I'm cooking tonight, egg roll in a bowl. And me and Gabby eat it, Zach and my husband do not. Okay, hold on, my nose is itching. Okay, I didn't want to sneeze on my food. Okay, so I've chopped up some, for those of you who've just hopped on, I have about a pound and a half of ground turkey cooking in some sesame oil. Any brand is fine. This is just the brand that I use, okay? And y'all, that hair again, I am famous for hair sticking out to glory. Good golly. Okay, we're not gonna worry about it though. All right, since the oil is nice and hot, I'm gonna take my wooden spatula and I'm gonna kind of chop it up. That's a pound and a half of ground turkey. And I've got 3 bags of coleslaw that I'm gonna use for my mix for my egg roll part, my egg roll in a bowl. Oh guys, that sesame oil smells so good. This is totally an Asian fling tonight. Asian flair, whatever you wanna call it. Now I'm gonna take my little pieces of fresh ginger and I'm just gonna toss them in here. And y'all, as that cooks, it's gonna smell so good. And I have a little bit of red onion cut up. It's about 1/4 of a red onion. And I'm gonna throw this in there. Hey Leah, oh, girl, I'm trying to teach you all I can, and your husband is so grateful. Well, good, because you know what? My husband was very grateful whenever I started cooking, because when I first got married, ladies and gentlemen, I could not cook. I would try something and be making a disaster of it. And I'd call my mother and I'd say, Mom, get over here now. He's gonna be home in 15 minutes and I've got a mess. And she'd run over and she would just be my angel. She'd be my angel. And that's when really I learned how to cook, because when I was at home and she would be cooking, oh, y'all, I was outside on my motorcycle. I was out in the woods. I was almost a tomboy, okay? I was all about being outside. And so I didn't have time. I wanted Mom just to have it ready when we came in, you know? All right, I threw some green onion, and I'm gonna even throw in a little bit more. And I told y'all I went shopping in Gabby's onion garden in her kitchen. She grows it in her kitchen in jars. All you have to do is put the roots of it in a jar, and it'll grow right back. I'm gonna have to get my garden ready, because I'm doing a garden this year. Okay, so we're gonna throw in a little bit of extra green onion. If I had kale, I would chop up some kale and I would put that in there too, just for health purposes. You don't normally find kale in an egg roll, but I don't have any kale, so this is gonna genuinely be like the real deal, y'all. All right, I'm gonna throw that in there. I told you I was gonna grab a little bit of ground sausage from Hyde's Farm. Y'all go to Hyde's Farm, Mitchell Hyde, Sandy Hyde from FAC Maryville. If you go to church with us, y'all need to go visit their farm, their butcher shop, and get you some. Y'all, it is so lean. it is so lean that you have to use oil to get it to cook right. But I already have my sesame oil in here and my ground turkey cooking. Y'all get over here and look at this mess. Look at that. Yep. It's gonna be some good stuff. And I have right here about a half a pound of ground sausage. I'm gonna cut that in half. So we're talking like a 1/4 of a pound of ground sausage. And we're gonna throw that in there. Okay, that's gonna give us the flavor, y'all. I'm reading Hannah's remarks. That would be good to make when the garden is thriving. Yes, you're exactly right, Hannah. I just need some turkeys. I need to raise some turkeys and some pigs, or I guess just use Mitchell's pigs. But let's see, Nathaniel Alex Ferguson told me told my husband what I wanted for Valentine's Day. Oh, what is it? Oh, that's what I wanted for Valentine's Day. Okay, tell me what it is that you're wanting, because I'm missing, I don't remember what I said. Okay, I think I asked you if you had something. What did I ask? I don't know, y'all. I can't remember my name half the time. By the time I've taught high school physics and chemistry, I'm cooked. I'm literally cooked. All right, so we've got our vegetables in there. We've got our ground turkey. And y'all, this cooks up really fast, really fast. I'm gonna scoot you over here closer to it. Y'all, I make messes in my kitchen. My mansion in heaven better be have a really big kitchen. The Lord surely knows that. Okay. All right, y'all, get over here with me. All right, so we're in the cooking process now. Get all those little pieces thrown in there. Get all the extras put over to the side. All right, so I've got 2 things here. As this meat starts cooking, I'm gonna add some liquid aminos. Right here, y'all. This stuff, it's much better for you than soy sauce, okay? So you wanna get you some liquid aminos, and you wanna get you some Sriracha. It doesn't make it super hot. It just gives it that flavor that you're looking for. Oh, the knife. Okay, yes. Okay, so surely to goodness, that's what you'll get for Valentine's Day, Leah. We're gonna make sure of that. Okay, now, sorry, I read the comments and then I start talking and some of y'all probably don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, are you talking about this knife? Is this what you're talking about, the Cuisinart? Or are you talking about my tomato knife I've talked about? Are you talking about my Cuisinart? Because y'all, I got the whole set. You want to know who gifted me the whole entire set? Laura Valentine. I almost said Valentine. Valentine's Day coming up. Valentine, my friend Laura, she is the one that got me the whole set. They're amazing, y'all. So you need to tell your husband that he needs to listen to your friend that's telling you to get that for you. Hello, Brittany. Brittany, where are you from now? I can't remember. Where do you live? I think you're kin to our, our sweet Sister Belcher that passed away a couple of years ago. If I'm right, let me know. She was my friend. Okay, y'all, so we're grounding, whatever you want to say. Y'all get over here and look at this. We got this going on over here. Y'all see all that? I'm just browning this ground turkey with that ground sausage with green onions, and I'm doing it in sesame oil. If y'all just hopped on, we're making egg roll in a bowl. Everything my husband doesn't like, but he's already ate, so y'all don't think that I'm just not being kind to him and fixing him dinner. I really am. Lynn, you like my Pentecostal poof? Well, girl, that's called a Pentecostal messy bun. I used to have them poofs. How many of y'all had the Pentecostal poof back in the day? Hi, Regina. How are you? Girl, we're fixing some egg roll in a bowl. Okay, y'all, we're getting it. We are getting it there. Woo, we are getting it there. It is smelling some kind of good. Okay, at this stage, my meat is almost cooked up. I am going to go ahead and douse in some of the liquid aminos. This is like a derivative of soy sauce. It's the protein from soy sauce, much better for you than soy sauce. And I'm going to say that's probably about 2 tablespoons. I'm going to say, hey, Sheila Grider, thanks for joining tonight. I'm making egg roll in a bowl, girl. I think you've had my egg roll in a bowl. Hey, Donna McCarter, I miss your daughter and that grandbaby of yours. Oh, yeah, Lynn, hot sticks. We used to put them hot sticks right here, and the higher the poof, the closer to heaven, huh? Now it's the messy bun, and I hope it's the messier it is, the closer I am to heaven, because if that's the case, y'all, I got the messes going on. Between a messy kitchen and a messy bun, I got it going on. Oh, y'all, we got marriage retreat this weekend. I'm super excited about it. We always have so much fun. If y'all, and it's for anybody. Anybody can come. Hey, Michelle. Girl, how are you? Did you work today? I never see you daycare ladies. Y'all in a different world of the building. Our daycare is downstairs and our K through 12 is upstairs, so we don't see much of each other. And the building's so big, it's like different continents is what we feel like. Okay, all right, y'all, so you see what this is looking like? I've got it nice and browned. All right, I'm gonna put me a little bit of this Sriracha, and y'all, it's about, I'm gonna say almost a tablespoon. You just want it for the flavor, just a tiny hint of the heat, okay? Now, you don't want to use like your Tony's Creole. I say you don't want to. You might want to, but this is an Asian flair. And so you want to, oh, Larry loves egg rolls. You should try this for him. So just to backtrack a little bit, because I know you just hopped on, you can rewatch later, but just as a little rewind while this is cooking, I started off with cooking 1.5 pounds of ground turkey and 1/4 pound of ground sausage in some sesame oil. And then I threw in a big old handful of green onion and about 1/4 red onion cut up. Then I chipped up some fresh ginger and put it in there. Okay, so I put that fresh ginger in there, the green onions, and I'm browning it. I added some of the liquid aminos, a little bit of the Sriracha. Hey, Pamela Morrison. Sister Pam. She calls me Sister T. I think she's scared to say Tawana. That's okay, girl. I've been called everything, let me tell you. But I love the Sister T. It's more personable. I'm opening up my bags of slaw, y'all. We're gonna be throwing that in here in a minute, and this thing is almost done. Hey, Tina White, you would like this, girl. You would like this egg roll in a bowl. You might have had my egg roll in a bowl. Y'all have cooked for church 1,000 times, so she's probably had it. Okay, but my egg roll in a bowl. So I browned again 1.5 pounds of turkey, lean ground turkey, 1/4 pound of Hyde's pork sausage, and I do get the hot flavor, but it's not really that hot, okay? And then I threw in probably about 2 fingers worth of fresh ginger, and then I threw in my green onions, okay? Then I put in some of the liquid aminos, and some of the Sriracha. Now, we want a little bit of garlic too, because garlic's got a little Asian flair too, doesn't it? Yes, Michelle, you have. I thought so. Sister Pam, when is your next live? Your next live boutique? Y'all, she's got a boutique in Louisiana. All right, guys, since I need garlic, I'm going to use some of the garlic and wine from Melting Pot. Y'all want to go get this, y'all. Y'all want to go get you some. I say go. Go to Amazon. Okay, let them deliver it to your door. You probably can buy it directly from Melting Pot. I don't know. You want to know a secret? I had never been to Melting Pot. Okay, I'm gonna throw in some garlic too, okay? Let's go throw in some garlic. All right, we're gonna do about a tablespoon of garlic. That's probably about a tablespoon, maybe a little less. It had that look of that's enough. You know how you measure that's enough, or a little bit more, or a little bit of that. Oh, while this is cooking, it's almost ready for me to throw in my coleslaw. I want to show y'all something. Aldi's, my store. Y'all, these are plant-based. They're called cauliflower tortilla chips, nacho flavor. Amazing. I'm not even a big, I'm not a big keto. I don't cook keto all the time. If I cook keto, if y'all think I cook keto, y'all need to go to my YouTube channel and look at all that homegrown stuff. Hey, Sister Dorcas, we're cooking some egg roll in a bowl over here. You've probably had it. You've ate at enough of our church functions too. Egg roll in a bowl, girl. Gluten-free, keto, and I'm not none of that, but I'm making this because I love it. Egg roll in a bowl. All right, y'all, we're going in with the slaw. We're going to dump it in there. So so we've got like 1.75 pounds of meat. 1.5 pounds of ground turkey and 1/4 pound of ground sausage. We're going to add 3 bags. I've only added 2, but we're going to let this cook down because it cooks down a whole lot. I even have a backup 4th bag in case I need it. It is yummy, Sister Dorcas. You ask Sister Carpenter, it's one of her favorites. I make mine with ground turkey and a little bit of hide sausage, just a little bit. Sister Dorcas, we got some of her family up here, some of her grandbabies. And she gonna have her another grandbaby from Sister Lauren. We're seeing that little baby bump. Hey, Sister Fallon, we got some Cleveland on here. Hey, Sister Fallon. All right, y'all, we're gonna add a little bit of chicken broth. Sister Fallon, we are making egg roll in a bowl. I know you've had it. I know you've had it. Probably the equivalent of a cup, 1 cup. I just can't use a measuring cup. I know you're excited, Sister Dorcas. All right, so we're ready to put in that 3rd bag. Y'all see this over here? Look at this good stuff, y'all. Egg roll in a bowl. It's your veggies. It's your protein. Get you some sesame oil, liquid aminos, Sriracha. Get you some melting pot garlic and wine, or just throw you some fresh garlic or garlic in there. And get you about 3 bags of coleslaw mix. And a little bit of chicken broth. All right, we're ready to throw in that 3rd bag. It cooks down big time, y'all. And you don't want like a mouthful of meat. I don't, anyway. I'm not a huge meat eater. Are y'all big meat eaters? I'm not. Okay, now if this cooks way down, I have a 4th backup bag because I never know. Like, I don't know. I second guess myself. All right, so we're just gonna stir this around in here. I've already put my liquid aminos, my Sriracha. I cooked my meat in the sesame oil. Okay, now we need a little bit of seasoning in here. And I think what I'm going to use is my Everglades. We'll use some of that. And I'm going to use a little bit of my, let's see, what else do we want to use? I think we'll use a little bit of Steamin' Steve's Tennessee heat. Just a tad. Now, if you're not a heat person, my pastor's wife, Sister Carpenter, she is not a heat person. So when I'm cooking for the church, I try to leave the heat part out because I want her to enjoy her food, and not everybody's heat. So I usually put this on the side. I do put a little bit in it, and then I put it on the side. Michelle, what do you not like? You said no on the meat. Do you not like meat? Donna, I would not freeze this. I don't know. You could. You'd have to try it. I would venture to say that the cabbage is going to do weird. I probably would not freeze it. But it cooks up super fast. I'm talking to y'all, so it's taking me longer. Hey, Jules. I'm missing you, girl. Where you been? We need to see your face. You need to come around and see us. Okay. I'm going to taste it, y'all. I wish you were here to taste it with me. That's literally it. My cabbage needs to cook down just a little bit more. I'm going to add some more Sriracha. But of course, I like the spice, y'all. You may not. If you don't like spice, not a lot of meat. Yeah, Michelle, me neither. Give me the carbs and give me the vegetables. I don't even care for dessert. Give me chips and salsa. I'd take that. Jules, I love you too. I love all of y'all. Thank y'all for coming on here and joining this crazy woman. I'm half nuts. Probably more than half. So, if y'all haven't, please go to YouTube. I'll put the link in my comments. Go to my YouTube and subscribe and comment and talk to me on there too. I'm trying to build my YouTube up. Sister Dorcas, I'm gonna put the recipe in the comments for you. Okay? Probably I'll put it in the post. I'll put it at the top in the post. I don't mind sharing my recipes because this one is right here. I'll have to sit down and think about it and write it down for you. Once you've made it, you'll kind of figure out real quick like what you want more of or what you want less of, okay? So one more time for those of you who just jumped on, and before I get off of here, because this is probably about enough of me, okay? All right, I started off, I just covered the bottom of my skillet with sesame oil. I threw in 1.5 pounds of ground turkey, 1/4 pound of ground hide sausage. Any Italian sausage is fine too. I've had to buy that before when I went to make it and Hyde's Farm was closed. Start browning your meat. Throw in a big old handful of green onions, and I even had a little bit of red onion that was left over from another recipe. I just threw it in there. Cook all that up. Let that cook, and then bring you in some liquid aminos, probably about a couple tablespoons worth. A little bit of Sriracha. I put in some of my garlic and wine seasoning. I did throw in some garlic, about a heaping tablespoon of my garlic. And then I topped it off with a little bit of chicken broth just because you don't want it to be real dry. Now y'all, this is cooking way down. I am probably gonna throw one more bag of coleslaw in here. I'll just do it after I get off with you because I don't want to have to leave you to go to my other fridge. I have 2 fridges. How many of y'all have to have 2 fridges? As much as I cook, I have 2 fridges. But my other one's in the back, and I don't want to leave you out here all by yourself. Okay? So, grocery list. I'll post it in the post. Post it in the post. Does that make sense? Okay. I'll post it in the post. I'm going to also put my link in the post. Now, this is what I need all y'all to do. Will you share this video? It'll have my link in it. Please share it and help me kind of get out there because I'm trying to really help as many people as I can that want different recipes. Maybe young ladies and gentlemen who are just starting out and wanting to learn how to cook, because what I cook is pretty simple. I do cook a few complex things. Y'all, my gumbo is to die for, and I'll probably be cooking a pot closer to Easter maybe, but that is complex, okay? That's like a 2-day deal. I would have to put you in stages, okay? Not everybody takes that much, not everybody puts that much love into it, but I do, okay? Yes, I'm posting it, post it in the post. Yes. All right, y'all share my video, y'all. So probably on, let's see, this is Monday. Let's say on Thursday, I'm going to go back and it tells me everybody who has shared my videos, and we're doing a drawing, okay? I got all kinds of cool stuff I can give away. I just have been collecting. I've got some sponsors. I have some cool stuff to give away. I have some of the same thing of what I've been giving away, and then I have new stuff, okay? But if you share my video, that's all you have to do is share it. Just share my video, and I'm going to get it out, or you're going to help me get it out there, so the least I can do is put your name in a drawing. Hey, Sister Myra, Sister Holland, I got to fix you some shrimp and grits. I forgot about that. Girl, I owe you some shrimp and grits. We just made egg roll in a bowl. But y'all, I'm going to get off of here. Y'all just get back on later and watch and enjoy this. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll get back to you. Egg roll in a bowl, y'all. It's amazing. I'll give you one more peek at it. Look at that good stuff. Isn't it beautiful? It's got 3 bags of sausage. I'm probably going to put one more and let it cook down just because I feel like it's got more meat than it does cabbage. I like a lot of cabbage in mine. But anyway, y'all just share it for me and share my video out there. And I love y'all, and I'll be back for something else, okay? Y'all be thinking about what you want me to cook too. Put it in the comments. I've had some suggestions. I've got me a list, and I'll get to you. I love y'all. Have a wonderful evening.